G'day, this is Captainoob and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. It is XCOM season once again and I can't wait to jump back in, start recording a new campaign for the channel because I just love recording this. I love playing this game in general. I've been playing it a lot off screen, just sort of getting back in the groove of XCOM, making sure I don't make any terrible mistakes during this campaign. So potentially you could say it's rehearsed, but we've got a few mods here to spice up the experience. I'll talk about what we're going to do with this campaign before we jump into it, just so you know what we're in for. So what we're going to be doing is all of the story missions. I've skipped these for the past couple of seasons, but I do want to show them off, and so a little bit of story missions here and there will be good. Now, we are going to be playing on Commander difficulty just because I think that Legend sort of drags out towards the end a little bit. But if you feel shortchanged about this being a shorter campaign, we have got those story missions and we've got a couple of other things as well. In terms of difficulty, I've cranked it up a little bit because we're not playing on Legend, so I've grabbed a better Advent, which adds a bunch of really powerful endgame units for you to look out for, especially the giant robot ones. They're scary. We've also got better Chosen too, so the Chosen, they'll hunt you down, they'll have a little bit more health, they'll do a little bit more smarter things in combat, so makes it a little bit harder to fight those guys, make it a little bit more interesting when we encounter them. We've also got MOCX, which is basically alien XCOM units that show up, and you can actually tune them to take from your character pool. So what I've done is I've made a bunch of Dark VIP Angels, so basically what the aliens have done is they've realized over the past couple of years that I've won using my very powerful angels, and they've taken the DNA and made clones of them, or have started replicating them so they can kill the commander and all of his friends and everything. So, you know, that'll add a little bit more drama into the thing when it shows up, so hopefully that'll be interesting. We've also got increased pod sizes, and with force levels it'll progress. So once we get into an end game stage, there'll be pods of like possibly 5 or 6, which is going to keep things a little bit more interesting in the late game, where typically in vanilla XCOM you would stomp. And we've also got Grimey's loot mod, so you get these lockboxes dropped from enemies like you would with other bits of loot, and if you research them you can potentially build yourself some useful or not so useful gear. So in a way it helps me in getting stuff that might be powerful, but it'll slow down my research as a whole, so you'll find that I might fall behind on a couple of the late game upgrades there. Should make things a little bit more interesting, add a little bit of sizzle into the game. We've also got a Sky Ranger skin. We're painting it black like my Commodore wagon, and I think that's it. If you want to submit a soldier for the character pool so you can fight along the campaign with my angels, then be sure to do that. Whether you want to send me a bin file or a photo or something over on Discord, please do that if you feel like having a soldier. And I've got a couple of soldiers within the character pool able to be used here, but I've had a couple of submissions already actually, and we'll get right into it. We'll see what we get. So we'll put this on Commander, and for options we're going to be not starting... Actually, no. Here's the thing. Grim Horizon, that's the thing I was going to mention. So all effects of Dark Event are permanent, and this will make the strategic difficulty at the end of the game a little bit harder. So, you know, hopefully we won't be stomping by the end of the game, and it makes that we're really got to think about what dark events we want to counter. And if you are not familiar with what dark events are, I'll explain them as we get into them. But yeah, this should be making the game a little bit tougher as we go along. And I think that's good. We'll keep everything as is. We'll go with Iron Man here, and we're going to enable Lost and Abandoned, and we'll get the Alien Hunters, the Nest, and the Lost Towers for Shen's Last Gift in here. So we're doing all 3 bits of story DLC content here, and I guess we'll begin. Here we go.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those. You must understand, I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
We'll be seeing her a little bit later on.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Hell yeah. XCOM is back, baby!
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Alright, here we go. Let's see who we got as our first four. So here we go. I see Winter, Rain, and then there's one of our soldiers. One of our, one of the people who sent in a soldier. Excellent, alright. So we're in Beijing, we gotta sabotage an Advent monument, which looks like the stage that the speaker was talking to. Fun fact about him, he's the same voice actor as Garrus. Oh, we've also got Brooke from Fallout 76. Wonder which Winter that one is, because there's two of them. They both look exactly the same, but they're different in name. Alright, we've got a little bit of high ground advantage here.
Charges at the designated position.
Okay, it's Commando, which means it's the Fallout 76 version of Winter. And, yep, we've got Fish. Scott Fisher. Here he is. He's one of the, soldiers that was sent in. So, welcome aboard. Good to have you. Can't wait to see what you've got. And now we can figure out this monument thing. Alright, so unfortunately, it looks like we can't use the high ground for very much here. That is unfortunate. But we'll have a quick look here with Winter. It's probably not the best to take the approach like this. I'm going to do it anyway. We'll see what we can find.
These guys make up the bulk of
they're
the
down there.
forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Alright then. We can play ball there. What I might do is we'll run in nice and close and we'll just a little bit of full cover for everyone else. Let's see if they come a little bit closer as they're running. Oh, not running, walking. They are coming closer, in fact. Alright. Just kind of just stop there, would ya? There we go. Now, we do have an 81 here. We can't see the rest of them, however, so probably a good idea to sort of come around the side here, maybe? That'll get us aggroed for sure. We can't see the rest of them, so I don't really know whether these tiles will get me spotted or not. What I might do is just light up these stairs. We'll get Winter to toss a grenade down there, and we'll see what happens. Well, one of them's dead. The guy carrying loot. Alright, where have they gone? Okay, they've taken a bit of cover. We could get a flank on right here. Now, we can use this subdue thing here to stun weakened enemies, but that's only a 65% chance. So, potentially not that great. What I might do here is I'll get into full cover. I'll take... Oh, this guy's also in full cover. Yeah, this shot's a lot harder than what the game's letting on here. I'll keep you there. Okay, now that I've put Brooke there, this guy kind of needs to die. And I don't want to throw the grenade there in case it knocks down Winter. That might cause some problems, I think. We'll see what our shot is. We can actually flank in half cover here. So, Fish, first shot, mate, 76%. The number's cursed as hell, but... Well, I get it. Early game nerves. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so this guy's 70% now for... Oh. Okay, Commander difficulty, B Commander difficultying. Yeah, okay. Now it's going to be higher because of the mist streak. Okay, I wonder if there's a mod to remove that because, fun fact about this game, it babies you quite a lot. Quite a lot. We'll have to delete this guy. In terms of... Oh, that's a bad flank, buddy. Be cool. Alright, no one's hitting anything today. Okay, well, that was a risky flank, it would turn out. So, okay, we've got a fire here. You're probably going to... It's probably not going to be good for you if you keep standing there, so... We should have a decent chance. I don't mind it, we'll go for it. See, the 66... 66 as a meme number is a lot stronger than other numbers. We'll just re-establish ourselves in cover here, and we'll do a round of Overwatches. Winter's kind of exposed there, but I think we'll drop back down here and see what we can do. So if you want to take point there, Commando, yeah, you'll stay there. Just sit there.
Seems doable.
What's over there?
We'll just give it the old, the old Overwatch crawl. That's how you do it. And we'll dash into this wall here, I think. Anyone you can reach, I'll get around here. I don't suspect there to be much in the way. They'll probably be on the other side of the monument, I think. So, we'll just play it cool. You're gonna tell us where it is? Nope. Normally the game wouldn't tell you that that it's giving you extra aim, but I've got mods that just will tell you.
Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Righto. So we've got a couple of troopers and an officer to deal with. Looks like they've all taken full cover. And our last grenade thrower is here. We've got one here. It's... I can't... Oh, I can actually reach the officer, can I? I think I can. The question is, do I want to take him off the field? What's my follow-up there? That's the question. I can't get fish into a spot that's really that great. Do I want to rotate over here? Can anyone else reach anywhere that is potentially dangerous? I can get Winter nice and close to this, so I might grenade one of these troopers here just to get one of them out of the way, and hopefully Winter can follow up. This guy's sort of alone. He's sort of off on the side here, so we'll pick him off if we can. Good hit, good hit. Good guaranteed hit, of course. Alright, Winter. Guess you didn't have your VATS crit ready, did you? Is that what happened? Don't want to get flanked here, so we can't really do much there. We'll roll out in full cover, I think. Doesn't look like there's any other spot. I don't want to take this half cover, so for now, I'll just come over here. We might be able to get some good flanks on if he decides to stay there. Alright, Brooke's gonna get lit up here. We've got the full cover, so it's a 40 defense, and alright, that's flankable. Oh boy. No, uh-oh. Okay. We're alive. We're fine. Righto. Fish, you can get this, surely, mate. Surely, 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 surely. Put him down. Did you see that one? Excellent. Yes, I did see that one. Very impressive. Now, we've actually got flanks on 2 blokes here, which is not bad at all. I'm just going to pull Brooke right out of here.
I hope it's worth it.
Oh, yeah, it will be worth it. Don't you worry. We've lost eyes on.
Is it clear?
We've only got a 38 here. We'll put Rain in this position here. We'll try to pick off this fella because I don't think we've got the follow-up for the officer, so... Righto, one more down. And we'll just take the roughie here, why not? Just gotta zero in that VATS. We're gonna take out a car there. And you, just chill out. Alright, taking a little bit more cover there. Winter, be cool. No! That hurts. 35%, and that's it. It killed Winter, you bastard. That's not what I wanted to see. And I can't get close enough to that guy to do a grenade, and he's in full cover, so, well, I feel like there's a difference here. And you stay down. I don't want to lose 2 rookies on the first gate crasher. Alright, Get right up there. Okay. Here's sort of flankable there, I suppose. In fact, that's good enough according to the game. We're going to need 2 hits on him to get the job done, though, so this would be huge if you could get it to work. Well, you rolled for minimum damage there, but what can you do, eh?
Seems doable.
I'm going to try to drop the grenade on him. If I can reach, I can.
Bombs away.
Is that going to be enough, though? It certainly is. Alright.
Picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -15, we have a limited window to act before Advent.
We're not without scars on this one.
Planted on the double.
We've sent one angel to the Lord already. Guess he needed her.
-15. Rendezvous at the
And one of them's really badly wounded.
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
That hurts. Feels bad. There's a 35% too, and he rolled high damage. Rain got MVP. 2 for 2 shots. Very accurate. The most accurate. And got 13 damage dealt. Not bad, not bad. Unfortunately lost Winter. She got most of the awards there. And Scott only hit 1 of his shots, but still did 2 kills. Which means he threw the grenade, which technically doesn't count as a shot. There you go. It's not easy losing a rookie on Gate Crasher.
Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
44% shot percentage. Yeah. Well, it's a bit like that, isn't it? Two kills.
Commander, the media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the resistance.
Alright, so we've lost one already. It hurts. It really hurts. But we've got 3 promotions here. There's a bright side. And Fish. We've got Fish on board. I'm pleased. And time for cutscenes. But first,
to the research labs.
Let's see who else we got. We've got Lily, Nina, Matilda, Bridget. We've got Miles too. We've got both of them. Nice. We'll bring him out on the next mission for sure. We've got Iris here and Camille. There's another Winter. That's the Fallout 4 Winter.
Up an unsecured transmission
and that's
from some clown calling himself
Becca.
Dorn. Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
All right, what do we want here? I reckon we'll go with the Grenadier.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
He looks like a strong lad, so he'll be able to carry those guns around quite easily. Good man. All right, good for you. And we'll go on. Rain? Obviously, you have to be Ranger. You're always a Ranger.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
I know your skills with the sword's good, but just keep the shotgun. Just keep using the shotgun, all right? Yeah, that's better. All right. And then we've got one more. And you want to be a sharpshooter? You usually get to be a sharpshooter. That does leave us short on a specialist though, so we'll have to grab one of those as soon as possible.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Don't worry, Brooke. Pistols don't suck in this game like the one you're from, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. And there we go. That's what we got. So we're going to have Brooke out for 6 days, unfortunately. So we'll be bringing out 2 rookies. Probably the other Winter will go along. And then we'll bring Miles as well. Tails.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power. Yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
And for our first bit of research, we shall go with... We'll go alien biotech.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
If I had have picked up any weapon attachments, I probably would have gone modular weapons, but we'll just get the plot one going.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
She'll get her own mission a little bit later on in the campaign, should we make it that far, of course. Now, obviously, we've got to build some facilities, so we're going to chuck down a driller tactics school. Get started, ma'am. And,
I'll send word when it's up and running.
That's about it. I wonder who is on the recruit list here. Yep, the rest of them. Oh, look, there's Carla. Instant. And their bios are kind of messed up. Anyways.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
All right.
We're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Alright, so we've picked up the supplies first, which is not a terrible thing.
Commander,
I just did spend a bunch.
Avenger's remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
And the plot has been moved on a little bit, and we can build the infirmary now, should we need it.
Coordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Let's get modular weapons going so we can start thinking about the mag weapons when that's done.
Important task, Commander.
Alright. Should be able to pick up these supplies before we get a mission on us.
Strategic
There we go.
resource
54
located.
supplies. And there always has this flavor text. This crumbling sports arena was abandoned after years. Makeshift field hospital. Littered with crates of decaying equipment and buried under the brush. And Dr. Tigan's like, hey, there's some cool stuff
Avenger
here.
plotting new
And there
course.
is a scientist. Now, before we get started here, there's something important I need to do. Something very important. We'll quickly exit out of that. And a scientist early is good, but I'd actually almost prefer an engineer. Let's customize the Sky Ranger. Alright, first of all, we're going to give it the default look. That's fine. But we're going to find, yep, black and also black. There we go. Now that's a Sky Ranger you can set your watch to. Anyways, we'll go back and we'll scan for a scientist.
Commander,
Here we
as
go.
the resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent.
Ooh, a field
As it
commander
is,
mission
we've
at
already
first.
identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Alright, so Brooke is actually back. That's not terrible. I don't mind that. Yeah, we'll get her back. And I wanted to check out Miles as well. So what I'll do, I'm going to go and look at what soldiers you can bond
Each
with.
of our soldiers has a unique relationship
Like
with their
Snina?
squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Okay, he's got a pretty good compatibility with Brooke. That's not too bad. She's going to be on the mission, so I see that as a pretty good thing. What about Fish? Who's his favorite? Brooke as well. It's already mostly there. In fact, he only likes Brooke. The rest of them are rated at very low for compatibility. So looks like Fish gets the girl here. We'll have a look at Raider. Okay, this group really don't like each other that much. Maybe there's a language barrier going on. Who knows? Alright, so we'll squad about. We'll get the weapons from the little story DLC thingy that you unlock. You just get a couple of extra goodies and unique looking guns to start off with. The machine gun has a stock, so that's one guaranteed damage no matter what. And what I might do is
How big of a difference some of these things
we'll
can
build
make
a
in
med
combat,
kit.
Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
And I think I'll take a flashbang as well. And I'll give that one to Brooke. Very nice. So, Operation Failing God. Next time, we're going to neutralize a field commander. Rated easily, and we get Dr. Ying Song as an engineer. Very useful to have early game. Going to get as many of these as we want. Got to get them all. Thank you very much for watching. Wish me luck for next time. RIP Winter. I can't believe we've lost one already. Especially Winter. You know, she's the person that we'd think would have the highest Like, we had big things planned for her. She could have been the best, but was cut down early by RNG. Thanks, XCOM. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you later.